Okay, so we've just come from filming this entire review and now we're shooting the introduction segment. I'll be totally honest with you guys, I don't even know if you're gonna see this, so I might be talking to nobody. I'm not here to poo-poo on Toyota, but I've got to say, this is just a disappointment, man.
Kind of is.
Maybe we just have to stop going to the Toyota press fleet and getting their, I don't know, poorer cars, because there's cars like the GR Corolla, that looks amazing. GR Yaris, best hot hatch you can buy, if you can even buy it. GR86, yeah, it's not the best spec, but it's a great driving rear-wheel drive enthusiast car. But I mean, man, I'm just disappointed. This is, of course, the Toyota Fortuner. It's based on the Toyota Hilux, so we probably know where this one's going. It's a 7-seat family off-road SUV that can, of course, do a lot, but it also kind of costs a lot, especially when it has such stiff competition. This thing here is about $65,000 drive away because it's got the premium interior, which is a $2,500 option. It adds leather seats and also some leather accenting, but that's a lot of money, man.
It really is.
Especially when you can buy like a Mitsubishi Pajero Sport for less, or the nice Isuzu MUX for less, or for a little bit more you can buy the new Ford Everest.
Which is like proper luxury.
So yeah, I mean, you guys know where this review is heading, but you could save yourself a fortune if you check out our channel sponsor, Driver. Driver is a fintech startup finance comparison site that is consumer focused. They bid for you and not commission. We like that, Jacob.
We like it a lot.
If you want to save yourself money on a Fortuner or any car, new or used, click the link below, and for every settled loan, you will get a $150 fuel card. That's pretty awesome.
We like that.
Well, let's get into the review.
Let's.
Okay, let's start with how this thing looks, and I actually think it's kind of handsome. What do you think?
I think it looks really nice. It's better than the old one.
Perhaps a bit long in the tooth. You do have these nice LEDs here. They're actually bi-LED, Jacob.
What?
As my parents would say, experimenting LEDs. You got these daytime running lights here. You've also got a fog light here, pretty bright, and a turning signal down there. Look, a redesigned grille, or at least it was redesigned when the Hilux was updated like about 2 years ago. This Toyota badge here is also your radar. This thing has adaptive cruise control. It does cut off under like 25 kilometers an hour, but whatever, it's got something. And then down the bottom, you have a little bash plate because of course this thing is a proper off-roader, and that's a good thing. Protects the underbody.
We like that.
Let's take a look at the side. Okay, so coming to the side, you have these 17-inch wheels here. I like this finish on them too. They actually look pretty good. They are wrapped in Jeweler all-terrain tires. It's funny because on the very top spec, they come with road tires. So yes, you will hear more road noise with these, but it does mean that you can go off-roading pretty much straight from the factory, although I don't know, probably do a few things before I did that. Here you can see you've got keyless entry and go. That's pretty cool. You got these side steps here, really long roof rail on top. You can also see privacy glass here, and it actually extends to the back there too. I kind of like the design. In fact, I think this side's my favorite angle.
Yeah, it looks pretty sleek.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you, even though it is just a giant rectangle. In fact, from the back, it's just a square. It's about as wide as it is tall. It's kind of funny. Let's check out the back.
Just like you.
Okay, so coming to the back, and I mean, it's pretty decent. You got these tail lights here. They look kind of cool. You got the Fortuner badge there. That's also kind of cool. Spoiler up top. And you have a full-size spare at the bottom, although that is pretty standard in this class. I don't know, man. It's not inspiring, but it's a decent-looking SUV.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Let's check out the interior. Okay, so despite having spent the equivalent of like a month driving Hiluxes over the past year and Toyota Fortuner, I'm going to give this interior the benefit of the doubt and be as if I've just stepped into it. The design. It's old Toyota. That's what it is. You've got this older center stack here with this digital clock up there. That is very reminiscent of like late 2000s Corolla. It's okay, it's fine, but if you compare it to the competition like the Ford Everest, totally blows this car out of the water. But again, in isolation. The infotainment screen here, it is quite small, but it is snappy. I feel like they've like updated the CPU behind it or something, Jacob. I don't know.
Seems that way. Yeah, it's really good.
It's good. It's also got wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but you only get one USB port. You do get a 12-volt socket, which is okay, but then you need an adapter to charge anything. So, again, it just feels like it's compromised. Material, build quality. I mean, it's solid, but it's all scratchy plastics. So, not the nicest out there. You do get some soft touch materials dotted around though, that's nice, but yeah, a lot of the touch points really aren't that nice. And really the worst example of that is this. Listen to this.
Ugh.
That is just like hard plastic. You can even see the plastic injection molding there where they've been put together. It's really uncomfortable, man. Like it hurts your elbow.
I hate it, honestly, I hate it.
Why? Why, Toyota? You have like this, it kind of looks like piano black plastic, but it's actually not, because if you catch it in the sun, it's like a glittery blue. Actually looks pretty cool. Speaking of blue, up in front of you, you have your instrument cluster. And I mean, it's pretty fine. You've got a really small screen in the center, but hey, at least it shows you speed readout, and it does have quite a few different menus. And I don't know, I'm a sucker for these blue gauges. I think they look awesome, man.
They look like luxury watch faces.
Like they do.
Seikos.
Really, really cool.
Really nice.
So I actually like the design of that, even though they're not digital. I don't actually really care. The steering wheel is decent. It's a leather unit here, quite a hard leather. Then at the top, you have this like fake wood grain finish. Some people think it should die. I kind of like it, but when
I hate it.
you hate it. And is that because your hand slips?
Yes, there's no control at all.
Yeah, it's not the best. You do have buttons here, though, which work pretty well. And you've also got your cruise control. As I said, this has adaptive cruise control, so that is good. It's also got lane keep assist, kind of. It's more of a warning where it will brake the outside wheel when you're kind of crossing over that line, which is a bit jarring. It's probably the only type of system I'm like, turn it off. I don't know. So you've got this like little storage area here for your phone. It's not a wireless charger, even though it kind of looks like it. And in other markets, it is. Like the Philippines and India, you can get specs where this is a wireless charger. But here in Australia, where the Fortuna does not perform anywhere near as well as in other markets, yeah, it's just nothing. Don't know why. Anyway, you've also got this here, which is a little storage nook with a couple of cup holders. You've also got a couple more in the doors with some pretty big storage bins. And I love these. You got a little thing in front of your air vent so you can flick away, and then you've got some storage there too. That's all cool. I like that, actually. But again, that's really common in this segment. Everyone's copied each other.
Yep.
Who started it first?
Maybe the Toyota Hilux.
That's what I want to know. Maybe. You've also got a couple of storage areas here, which is pretty nice. And inside of this top one is a little air conditioner. So you can pump some air into there and into there, Jacob. I'm an airhead. You've got Eco, Normal, Sport. There's your drive mode selectors. Of course, this is a four-wheel drive. So you have a four-wheel drive selector here. You've got high-range four-wheel drive and low-range four-wheel drive, but you need to be in neutral for that. So keep that in mind and never use that on tarmac, by the way. This is not a permanent four-wheel drive.
Not at all.
You will destroy the diff. Seats, right? You want to pay $2,500 extra? Fine. You can get these leather seats that are adjustable in like, I don't know, 6 ways maybe. There's no lumbar support. I'm not gonna lie, they're not the most comfortable. Like they feel pretty comfortable all round, but my back was actually quite hurting on the drive here. It's about a 2-hour drive. The small of my back hurt.
Poor Matt.
But the leather itself is decent. I remember that on the top of the range Hilux Rogue, they had some really nice leather seats. But when you option this premium pack, it's a different leather. It doesn't feel quite as nice. It feels, I don't know, kind of industrial.
What a shame.
I'm not trying to poo on the car, guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's in a really, really hotly contested segment, and it just feels like Toyota doesn't really care.
I'm getting that vibe, bro.
Getting that vibe. Hopefully with a refresh, this will get a lot better. But for now, no. Let's talk about the back seats. All right, let's talk about the back seats. Now, again, not the best story. I am 5'11", so I'm not the tallest human, and I've got plenty of leg room. Toe room is actually okay. Headroom is also okay. So in terms of fitting back here, you're going to be fine. You've got the same kind of leather in the back. Don't really love it, as I said, but whatever, I'll stop talking about that. Pull down the center armrest, and you've got a couple of cup holders. That's kind of sweet. I like that. Nothing wrong with that. You've also got a 12-volt socket here and a little storage area. There are no like USB ports or USB-C ports, nothing like that. So charging is actually going to be a bit of a pain. You'll have to buy an adapter. I don't know, man. It's 2023.
I'm not going to lie, you sound a little defeated.
I feel a little defeated. You do have some aircon controls up here and get some vents in the roof. That's nice. Again, pretty standard across the class. I love this. This is for your middle seat, and it kind of dangles in your face when you're sitting in the back seat. We'll get back to that, but yeah, I don't know.
Old school.
A bit old school. Feels old school. You do have a hook here. That's nice. That can carry groceries, and you've got a mat pocket there too. Should we check out the third row?
Let's.
Okay, so now we're going to get into the back. To do it is actually quite easy. You just have to pull this lever here, and these just kind of fall forward, and then you can climb right on in. Oh,